because that was the Snitch Night one I made. I can just delete that. That was like a 1 minute nothing. 1 minute nothing burger. Okay. Time to game. Alright, what am I doing? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm a bit worried about YouTube stuff, but I like listening to my own music for now. I think when I start doing the story quest, I'll change. Should I be condensing? No. Let's start with daily. Actually, I should do this. I feel like I forget this.
This realm.
Whoops.
If you ever...
Here?
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Confirmed.
Go get him, Aiden! Behold, it's on! That's more like it. Some be shackled.
Look out below! Hero incoming!
Good entropy.
Heads up! Surge!
You got this.
Dome, Lumi!
God, Luby does so much damage. Holy.
Hero incoming!
Excellent. Be shackled.
Hero incoming! A moonlit night for all.
Light compels you.
Hero incoming!
Entropy bends to me. Moon's remnants fall.
Holy. The tag is so cool.
So you'd rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world?
What was that message? That was the... I feel like I've never seen that before. Defense... Circlet... maybe good on some support or something, I don't know. Okay. I think lately I've been doing a pep. Let's do that one. Hello. Hello, potato chip. How you doing?
You got this.
Dome, Lumi! A new moon rises. Justice o'clock!
Light compels you.
Come say hi! Charge!
Wait, really? I guess I didn't see those yet.
Too strong! A moonlit night for all.
Behold the dawn.
Dome, Lumi!
Get him, Lumi, get him. You're gonna save now? It's valid. Let's see, what should I do? I think I'm just gonna do the Natlin one, as usual. That reminds me, I probably need to renew my prescription pretty soon.
Go get him, Aiden.
Yep.
Do not fear my tongue. This is the only way.
It's okay. You're not gonna lie, I don't think I'll ever wear contacts. I mean, maybe if I was like an athlete or something, I would consider it, but sucks without any Night Soul line damage. I think I can iframe it though. I'm pretty sure. I have all my bursts, so. Ouch, bro. Can I not dodge that? No, I'm fucking dying. Hit him! What are you doing, Lumi? Oh, brother. I mean, yeah, I'd be afraid of this too, so. Alright, I guess I should just bring a different team in here. Lumi can't hit him. Now he's gonna hit him, right? Surely. Here, I'll do some charge attacks. Also, how did I not crit there? I have like 95%. %95 is basically 100. Alright, that was pretty grueling. I got an instructor piece there. I forgot to look at it. It's okay. Oh my god, my whole team is fucking dead. One percent than 50-50. That's how it feels. That's why I have 2 of my carries at 100% crit rate. They're even just a little bit over it just to make sure. You know, you can never be too sure. Well, you can, but...
Add Astro.
What else do I have to do? I think I can just yeah, I'm thinking about, do I kill a world boss? What's a good song? I like this one. What the fuck is that name, bro? Sound milking? Holy moly, that's a good one. I think I'm gonna do talent books.
Add Thank you for
So now the Stygian outbreak is over. Just realized this song is actually very fitting for Veressa, because the song's from like the Sonic soundtrack. It's very in theme. And who's this guy? What's up, Quan Lu? That's me. Bro, how do you miss that? Whoa, that's the first time I've seen that animation in like so long. Oh, I had my mini burst. Call it pasta? Wait, can I change my name between like regions, or do I have to make a like fully brand new account? What is this team? It's basically just the Zabai team without Zabai in Veressa instead, because you'll understand once you have Veressa, once you pull her, you cannot take her out of your overworld team. You just can't. She's too convenient to have in your overworld team to take her out. Yeah, so this is just an overworld team. I'm also farming friendship for these two still. Oh wait, no, Linnea. Yeah, Linnea. I'm getting there. Damn, dude. Should I start a new account? I've been thinking about it for a long time. I feel like I should. It's just that like I've tried doing I've tried juggling two gacha games at the same time and it felt really bad. But I guess it wouldn't be a different game. It would just be two different accounts. I don't know. Yeah, I could call it pasta. It is true. Yeah, new bungle. What should the new name be? It won't be bungle anymore. Also, my wanderer will be different. I think his name is Roberto. I'll think about it. It's probably going to be on EU though, if I do it. That's my I mean I can try it, but I'm gonna have like 250 ping. Let me do this. Actually, is it better to use the in-game music, or should I just go to like the Fontaine OST? Is this the whole... Is this the whole thing? Let's see. I guess I should shuffle it, maybe. I feel like it's gonna kind of be silly if we get like a combat theme when nothing is happening, but fuck it.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets.
Okay. Am I...
You should always sit down and enjoy a
Oh
proper
wait,
meal when
this. I want to use this before I forget.
get hungry. What I like
Okay, I think I'll do a world boss.
is stack my plate up.
Who am I building next? I sort of finished Auron. It's kind of scuffed, but like it'll work. On 4-piece, this needs to be leveled. I don't want to put electro damage bonus on it. Surely this is fine, right? Surely. I know is done. I don't know how I feel about Dahlia. Iona could be good. I feel like I don't need another pyro character. What's up, Goku? I think I'll do Layla. What the fuck? Already C6 too. Alright. Needs this. Oh my god, this guy. Wait, I'm scared. Every time I teleport to this waypoint, it does like the Yoimiya story quest or something. Cause I just started it and I got stuck in it. And I was like, wait, I don't want to do this right now. What's up, Arlecchino fan? What am I doing? I'm gonna kill this world boss because I'm trying to build Layla for Imaginarium Theater. And then we're gonna do the Lyney story quest. Because I'm really behind on story quests and stuff. Where do I enter this? It's like... down below. Just teleport to that waypoint. I am too scared. It's gonna put me in the Yoimiya story quest. I just know it is. I'm avoiding it like the plague.
A moonless night for all.
Only 3. Sad day. I have Zabai. I just I'm using Veressa because she's nicer in the overworld. But yeah, I already have her like max friendship, so she's not in my on my team right now. When am I going to continue? I don't know. One day. Maybe once I finish Lyney story quest, we can vote on it. Should I have like a Fontaine team? I think it would be fitting. Let's see, he already has like... actually, I don't want to ruin my team presets. I'll just do this. Hey, Arlecchino. I think Chevy is funny. E. Grand. Scaffier. I think Farina's got to be in there though. It'd be kind of a dysfunctional team, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's all good.
I have high hopes for this journey.
I don't know if I want to run this actually. What if I just did like I just made it fully troll?
My blade will lead us through the shadows.
Thoughts on this team? You know what? Escoffier is a fraud. She came out after Fontaine was done. Who came out during Fontaine? You know, my favorite Fontainian is Mr. Worldwide, actually. Scoffier is buffing hopes and dreams. What's up, Tammy? Charlotte?
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
Oh yeah, this team is awesome. I don't know how I feel about Pocket Grimoire. Let's just do this. Oh yeah. Looking good. I don't think it matters that much. Just put her on like attack stuff. Ooh, what is this? What is this soundtrack? This is good. Ancient Reverberation. I like it. Wait, can you guys hear it? The OST or no? It might be quiet right now, but you can hear it? Okay. Just do attack. The healing bonus is probably better. Why is Tighnari? Tighnari is so cooked. His build is so destroyed right now.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Father has arrived. Oh my god, Charlotte is here.
Paimon's excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows. Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now? Not this time. My brother's going solo today. So, I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin.
Wait, I'm gonna turn off my...
The great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Oh?
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
What's wrong, Gemma?
Isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So,
How did you two first meet, Gemma?
Dude, Paimon.
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before
This
that.
is her old VA too. The old Paimon VA.
Cute. Actually, now that you mention it, Lyney's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Don't be sad. I feel like it's a bad thing to say, but I don't know.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but
Just don't be sad, bro.
at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking
Holy.
about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle. Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far.
I haven't seen the performance
Now,
yet.
a brief
Dude, I'm listening to this
after
stupid
which
conversation.
we'll perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
I'm worried. I'm gonna turn up the voice volume a little bit.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay?
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, that's kind of rude. Dude, can I say... I liked Paimon's old VA. I think I liked it better. This is the end of the quest? Are you for real? I haven't touched this in so long. I might have just done it accidentally, thinking it was like the Archon quest or something. That's happened a few times where I've gotten like halfway through a story quest thinking it was part of the Archon quest.
And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Lyney? Don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lyney? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me, even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the odds to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that
Lyney's
you, Gemma,
answer.
are equally
A magician?
talented
He
as
just
well.
like starts every sentence
With a
like
little
that.
help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand.
There's some tension here.
Why
It's
would the real weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed
Freaking me
any
out.
light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we?
I love stories.
If I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life.
It's so happy and
But it was
upbeat
all
right
she
now.
needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Lyney?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Lyney. Or should I call you the
What's up,
Phantom
Evelyn?
Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Why do sometimes I have to...
Very sharp,
What?
Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever.
This game is so silly.
Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10
Is
days
Genshin on
or something?
Xbox? I don't think Genshin is on Xbox.
And you went to all this trouble.
I'm playing on PC.
Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
I'm just
We
using a
remember
controller.
all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people.
I'm from
Life
the
took many
United
things
States
from you,
of
and those wounds
America.
never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been
You're from
living
Texas?
a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found
I've
something
never been
other than
there.
a life of crime to fill the hole. Back to Lorenzo.
Oh, I
for
was
a second.
Swedish. What
He
the?
murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
The OST's hitting?
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lyney to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering.
For my final act, I'm going to make Gemma disappear.
Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. But we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew.
If there's a
I've been
cutscene, I
practicing this
can
one
mute
for
the.
ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lyney, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
Tough.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for
Who'll
her
give a
soon
gaff
enough.
about Gemma, bro?
Oh, and if you'd like to see Lyney after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
Alright, well, let's go and watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
Evelyn, I'm not interested. If that's what you're wondering. Thank you, though. I know. I'll just if I'm interested in it, I'll just make it myself. What about a free look? I'm okay. Thank you, though. Oh my god, he's gonna jump.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising. and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
Man, she's so cute.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How
Holy
could
moly.
he possibly have done that?
How mysterious.
It's magic.
I didn't blink once. He just vanished, right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself. Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale. Paimon doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, where is that?
Charlotte's too corporate, yeah. Everything is for the Steambird.
Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Lyney's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Breaking news. Oh my god. Why is Genshin's music so good? Jesus. I'm almost like excited for new regions purely just to hear the OST. It's crazy how they just crush it every time.
Lyney! There you are. Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
What?
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking.
Okay, I thought the agenda was gonna be like a lot more sinister than that, but it was just to get better at magic.
In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us.
I mean, makes sense.
By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lyney.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay.
That's
you
real.
only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, I'm in your auditorium forever.
Yeah, cheer up, Lyney. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kinda make you Paimon's truth?
You don't want to run away from your your problems forever, but yes, distractions help you feel better. That is true.
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. Alright, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
Well,
It was amazing!
I only saw the grand
Paimon just
finale,
wishes
but
we
it was
hadn't
good.
been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lyney Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose. But more importantly,
How did he do that?
Lyney has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lyney, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back now too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lyney and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
Yeah, isn't that is what is gonna happen, right? I mean, will that story ever progress that far? Probably not.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Lyney, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
That was quick.
Too late, bro.
That was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lyney's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Well...
Oh, I remember now! You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question! Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
What? I don't recall ever having
What?
received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What the... What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again? This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
That was good. I had no idea that I had started already. I think I think I legit thought it was part of the story quest or the Archon quest. Okay, I wanted to do this as well. Hold on. There's a quest here. Probably not voiced, but I don't mind reading. Okay. No more Fontaine team. What am I using? This one. It's not this. Man, the Fontaine OST is so good though.
Ratnik, reporting for duty. What should I choose? How did he carry out the crime?
I'm just gonna do in-game. Should I do it in-game? I think the just listening to the OSTs are kind of good. I mean, there's no. I can just listen like Mondstadt. Here it is. Leopoldine. Not again. Why does this keep happening? This field... The field's a mess. Wait, what happened here? At this rate, I won't be able to deliver the flowers on time. What am I supposed to tell my customers? Look at this. The whole field's wrecked. These flowers were coming in beautifully, and now they're ruined. All because of that menace. That's inhuman. I know, right? Well, not human at all, actually. It's a forest boar. For some reason it keeps coming down here lately, nibbling the flowers and then flopping around in the middle of the field. And it's slippery. The moment anyone hears it and it heads over, it takes off. Just now it nearly barreled into an elderly man passing by. It's outrageous. This fellow's a real bore, I tell you. Oh, wait, hold on. Aren't you the honorary knight? The hero who saved Mondstadt? Then please, I really need your help. That's me. Just a boar? No problem. That's such a relief. I think it headed toward the valley. It's a clever beastie. You might have to lure it out with flowers, though, well, you can see what's left of mine. Maybe grab a few windrest flowers along the way and use them as bait. Would serve it right to get fooled for once. Damn, wait, he fucked up so much shit. It's messed up. There's a lot of boars here. Hola. Oh my god, I just remembered the big ass boar in Dragonspine. Wait until 8 o'clock the next day. And we waiting here for a long ass time. Oh my god. Is this the same one?
Three moons converge.
You have it. I see.
Behold the dog!
Oh my god, he's so tanky. Okay, where do you have him run into? I guess now the ward's broken, so just do damage.
Be gone, shadow of darkness!
Oh, he's going crazy!
A new moon rises. Charge! Oof! Look out below! Charge! Wait.
While the light shines...
There it is. Oh my god. Chill! I think it just dies, right? See ya. Oh my god. Thank you.
Are these edible?
I killed it. Oh, you're back? How did it go? We chased it off. I don't know about that. Didn't we just brutally murder it? Thank you so much. Here, this is for your trouble. Work deserves payment after all. Now I can finally now I can finally get the flower field back in order. Let's just hope no more inhuman visitors show up again. GG.
Did
Yeah, we totally beat the fuck out of that boar, man.
grow out of the ground?
She totally fixed up her shit already. Holy moly. How did she do that? Crazy. Alright. What am I missing? There's some other quests. Where would it be? I'll just go into the city. There's an underground TP. I have no idea how to get there. Would it be like here? Hmm. Winds beneath the Tower of Silence. Oh. Found it. Oh, look at this. Wow.
So shiny.
Whoa. Dude, this is so cool. Name is Odolph. Oh, it's here. You arrived sooner than I expected. I'll come back later. No, that's not what I meant. Sorry, I should have chosen my words more wisely. It's a good thing you arrived early. For example, it means we can start the investigation sooner. Music's kind of intense. Take a look. This is the kind of mechanism that's been sounding the alarm. It activates because there's a ghost right here, right now. Oh my, looks like there's a ghost among the three of us then. I can assure you I'm a living person. I was drinking beer just now. The ghost is Paimon. That's not right. It would appear that there are no ghosts among us. Among us? In that case, the alarm probably wasn't triggered by a ghost. I think it could be the abnormal airflow. Old-fashioned mechanisms like this tend to grow overly sensitive. Even the slightest movement can set them off. Odolph knows so much about these mechanisms. Or about this mechanism. Well, I am a local. It's only natural that locals know a few secrets outsiders don't. You didn't understand a word of that, did you? That's not important, my friends. The mechanism itself is just overly sensitive. The real issue is the wind that should be blowing out from the underground ruins. Or, I don't know. What did he say there? The real issue is that wind shouldn't be blowing out from out the underground ruins. Wind coming up from underground. That does sound unsettling when I put it that way. In any case, we don't know the exact cause until we go down there. The door is closed right now. These doors are all connected to the alarm. Since the alarm is malfunctioning, the doors are broken too. Or perhaps Winslow did something. I heard he shut every door he could, trying to block out whatever it was. In the end, he just locked out the kind-hearted people like us. The only thing that can keep out all evils is an open heart and a clear conscience. But no matter. I know another route. Only one us locals know. Let's head down that way. Yes, sir. Where did he go? I don't even get there, bro. Go to the at the base of the lighthouse. Where? Okay, I'm guessing I just leave here. I don't know. Yeah.
Time to roll.
Okay. Where?
Hut, hut.
Which way? This way? Oh. What the? Who's this? Oh, it's Winslow. No, don't come closer. Don't come closer. Stop flashing. Dude, who's flashing who? Oh dear, Winslow. Who's there? I locked all the doors. How'd you get in here? Ghost, please, I apologize. Don't come any closer. That looks really bad. He's barely making any sense. The white ghost. The white ghost is here. Winslow nearly faints on the spot. After Rudolph's comforting words, he finally calms down and regains some of his senses. Feeling better, Winslow? Better? What do you mean better? Rudolph, what are you doing here? Came to laugh at me, didn't you? And you even brought that white thing with you just to scare me. You called Paimon what? You locals, all of you. You've always pushed me away. You're just... Oh my god. The fucking gesture is so funny. You're jealous that I live here. You people, you people. Calm down, Winslow. We're here to help you. We've always been helping you. When you were shouting about those damp, horrible, troublesome things from down below out to the fields beyond the port, we were the ones who stepped in and tried to stop you. Back then, I told you, there will be consequences, Winslow. It hurts me to see you like this. You... And then just these past few days, I returned from Snezhnaya, and I heard you were being tormented by some ghosts, so I immediately brought the Traveler and Paimon here. They can solve this problem. We've always been trying to help you, Winslow. Who knows? Who knows if you're doing this on purpose? Even if you don't trust me, you should at least trust the Traveler. He's an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Aye. That's enough, Winslow. Staying here isn't doing any favors to your sanity. Look at this poor fellow. Traveler Paimon, take him up above to get some fresh air. We'll leave the ruins to you. Or I'll take him up above to get some fresh air. If we fail, then we'll become one of them too. Dude, he's fucking trolling. He's actually fucking trolling. There you go, saying creepy things again. Stop scaring people like that. I doubt whatever's going on down there is that dangerous. Well then, best of luck getting everything sorted out. We definitely will. Why is the wind so strong down here? What is happening? Oh my god! Big. Sounds so good. I might use that one actually. Is this not a trap? Okay, I think they expect you to fall down. Dude, W song. This one's so good.
Go get him, Aiden. Behold the dawn.
Okay, let's see if I can group them up and just nuke them. Boom. Oh, there's more. Huge? Ooh, there's like gravestones. You're doing artifact
Are
routes?
these edible?
I started doing a different artifact route because I think the one I was using, like I was doing ones in Inazuma. So I'm learning a new one right now. I have a bunch of markers on the map over here, look. Like a bunch of markers on the map. And then I also have some in the new Natlin area.
What?
What am I doing here again? Yeah, I wonder if it'd be easier for me to just learn the route where, because there's so many spots in that new place. You can kind of just like stay there the whole time.
Are these edible?
Ooh, this is kind of freaky. Ooh. That alarm was flashing so fast earlier. Paimon really thought there's something dangerous. But now it looks like there's nothing at all. No abyss monsters, no ghosts either. It almost feels a little lonely. Loneliness is the most frightening thing of all. Oh, is it? Paimon doesn't understand at all. I mean, Paimon hasn't been alone for a long time. But whenever we leave her, she goes fucking kind of crazy, so I don't know how she doesn't understand that. She gets like separation anxiety. Where did that strong wind just now come from? Wait, it's coming from above. Oh! Are you for real? Dude, it's a fucking Eye of the Storm. I haven't fought one of these in so long. What? Dude, I was in someone's, like, old world, and I saw one of these, and I was like, damn. Damn. I kind of didn't want to kill it. It's like an ancient artifact.
So shiny.
Dude, why were people saying, like, that this region didn't reward you that much? I mean, I know it's, like, small, but they give you, like, 3 chests for literally everything you do. What is this song from? I don't remember. Odop, we're back. How's it going? Any more problems with the alarm? No, it stopped flashing. Goodness, that was fast. You two really solved the problem in no time. Yeah, so about that wind earlier. The wind. It must be the cries of the fallen knights who refuse to leave this place. The flashing of the alarm was only meant to alert us. Wait, the ghosts are actually... The ghosts never meant to harm you, Winslow. They were only upset by the idea of being driven away. Really? They were heroes who gave up their lives fighting the abyss here. How could they ever wish you harm? It's all thanks to the Traveler and Paimon. They are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius, and also top-tier ghost negotiation experts. That loud crash just now, it sounded like the floor split apart. You two weren't hurt, were you? Not a scratch. That's a relief. I was a little worried just now. As for that noise, it was actually, well, it was the Traveler and Paimon negotiating with the ghosts of the Knights of Favonius through a form of super spiritual arm wrestling. Locals all know about it. Ah, it's a perilous method to appease the angry ghosts indeed. Super spiritual arm wrestling? Really? A simple flick of the wrist. This is something only the Traveler could pull off. In any case, after the negotiation, the ghost's anger should have settled. And they won't come out to cause trouble anymore? No, I mean, they won't come out and mess with the alarm again, right? It's hard to say, Winslow. It depends on how you behave. I've been on my best behavior these past few days. I cleared the weeds around the heroes' graves and carefully cleaned their tombstones. Goodness, well done, Winslow. The traveler's negotiation went smoothly and your efforts helped too. If you could stay this way forever, the spirits of the fallen would surely rest easy in their graves. I know, they're totally just fucking... It's crazy. I feel like this is for no reason, unless they really think he's this, like, far gone. Or he's just doing it for fun. Because maybe they're thinking, like, if we just told him the real story, he wouldn't believe it. But... after all, if they can rest in peace, why would they bother coming back to stir up trouble? Relax, Winslow. You see, things always work out in the end. And if the alarm malfunctions again, we can always ask the traveler to come negotiate on your behalf. You're right, Rodolphe. My thanks to you as well. Alright then. As for the traveler in Paimon, thank you for what you've done for us. Please take this. This is the thing I mentioned preparing earlier. I knew you would be able to resolve this. Oh, it's really a reward. Paimon thought you were preparing some kind of adventuring gear. I know my limits. I can handle business well enough, but adventuring is not my strength. Alright, my friends. Come by the tavern again sometime. Next time we can chat about a little something a little more interesting. Awesome. Was that it? Is that everything? Possibly everything.
Hurry up, Grassa!
That's not what I meant to do. All the way up.
Time to roll!
Boom. There's so many of these. I feel like these weren't here before. I swear the compass wasn't picking up on them. What was that noise? Oh, it was the targets.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Nothing. That was it. Boom. There's this one too. I do like this one. I do like this new card. I think it looks good. Can rock it for a bit. And then I have resin again. I'm going back here. You know what? Let me teleport here. I'm curious. No quest? Oh, no, there's there.
Wow! Is that what you two were talking about? Amazing! It's huge!
Oh my god. It's funny. I don't know if I'll do this today, but
Wait, it's not going to suddenly start moving, right?
I will. I think I want to do this just so it gets out of this region.
Relax, it's completely still, and it's been ages.
That's true. It's green from all the overgrowth on it. All right, let's go.
I think I'm still listening to. Oh. Damn. What region has the best music? I feel like it's hard to say. It's got to be either Sumeru or what? I mean, I'm a Liyue fan. Liyue is feels very homey to me. Yeah, Mondstadt is really good. I feel like my least favorite is Nod Cry. Not because it's bad, just because I don't like it. It's like, that's it. Sometimes it's just not your vibe, you know? But it's not like it's bad. I think there's a few themes that I have in my playlist. I have this one. This is from Chasm, I think. Listen to this one.
I was wondering, have you seen your sister yet?
No.
Yup, but she said that she'd meet us at the end of our journey, and then she left.
I see. It seems she has her own things to worry about. But it's alright. At least you were able to talk. How did she look? Was she doing well? Had she changed in any way?
Well, according to him, nothing's really changed. He's hanging in there.
That sure is reassuring. I believe that you two will come to an understanding once your journey is over. You are siblings after all. I didn't think we'd be able to climb all the way up here. What a great view! I just want to shout at the top of my lungs.
Do it.
Yeah, and even though we might not be viewing the meteor shower from here, it's a good place to practice.
Oops, I was having too much fun and almost forgot about that. Before I left Inazuma, many people heard that I was looking for a meteor shower. So they told me that they wanted to make wishes. I told them that they could write their wishes down on paper. So I ended up collecting several dozens of wishes.
Whoa, that many?
That's part of it, but more importantly, I've been wondering why people link meteor showers and wishes in the first place. After a lot of thought, I think I figured it out. People use fireworks to remember their most precious memories, and these memories sparkle and shine each time the fireworks fly.
So good. It's music. Sea of Bygone Era. That's a That's a shout. I need to listen to that. I mean, I was there, but like I explored it, but I don't remember the OST that well. Yeah, I have no doubt that there's Naya music will be good. They do really well every time when it comes to music. Dude, this reminded me of like, have you guys ever gotten like illegal fireworks on some holiday and just I'm that one house in the neighborhood that goes all out on illegal fireworks on like New Year's Eve and stuff. Just cause some chaos. We usually like invite some people over. It's pretty fun. Here, I'm pulling up. This is just not even Genshin. Where would it be? It would be like right before this. This looks like it.
In other words, fireworks symbolize the past. And shooting stars make people think of wishes, because wishes carry people's brilliant hopes and expectations for the future. One represents the past, and the other the future. They both bloom in the sky, but have completely different meanings behind them. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Very true.
It's clear to me that I'm not the only one holding this belief. I'm sure my ancestor had similar views. I think that's how he drew inspiration from the meteor shower. His method was a wish of sorts to begin with, to join the past and future together and combine their beauty. At first, I wasn't completely serious about using the opportunity to travel abroad to see a meteor shower, but it became something like a mission once everyone had handed their wishes over to me.
Mia. Well said. And here Paimon thought you needed practice.
Huh? That was fine? You both understand what I'm trying to say? Honestly, I thought it was pretty messy. I mean, these are all abstract topics that evoke a sense of admiration that's hard to put into words.
Traveler?
What was that? Why?
I did consider that possibility, and I
Why would you say that?
It'd be a real bummer if that were the case. I know that's the most realistic conclusion, and it's not like luck has to be on my side. But there's a premise to every legend, and that's belief. If I didn't take this step, it's not like a meteor shower would just rain upon me either. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have known that they respond to wishes, and I wouldn't have seen all these beautiful sights in Sumeru. So I'm looking forward to the rest of our journey. Every single step of it.
You really are amazing, Yoimiya.
What?
Oh, nothing. Paimon just thinks you're doing a good job with the wishes. Now we just need one other thing. Like we said earlier, we're gonna need to build a device. Yep, and once we use it to create an observation device, we can find where the meteor shower will be.
I see. The purest ore. Then why don't we go back to Sumeru City and ask the blacksmith? I chatted with him a bit when Aveen was showing me around. He seems really knowledgeable. I bet he'll know something.
But wouldn't we be bothering him?
No one knows more about ore than a blacksmith.
You're gonna pull her on an Inazuma Chronicle even though you know she's not strong? Yeah, I think Yoimiya is cool. What type of teams do people run in her her in these days? Like what's her best team? Is it like Melt or something? Is it Lolly? I wonder.
Let's go! I wish we could fly over. What are we gonna do? If we really ask the blacksmith, he's gonna give us funny looks for sure. You're right. Paimon will do her best not to say anything wrong. At first, Paimon felt bad about keeping Yoimiya in the dark. But now, it feels like we made the right decision. Yep, that's why we're doing all this.
Okay, I think I've gotten to the point where it won't reset every time. Because I've done that a bunch of times, but I've left the quest and then it resets.
Time to roll.
I need to activate the star thing on the outside again too. Forgot about that. The fuck?
A moonlit night for all.
You got this. Not on my watch. Light compels you.
So, Lumi, charge! Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Get him. Locked defense. You know, could maybe be a good off piece. I'm already using an off piece on Sabai. But this one is quite good. Alright. I mean, should I just continue the Yoimiya quest? The next stream? I think I'm gonna call it here because I'm hungry, but... Thoughts? What is this one? This is... probably... Dia? Let me go back here. What's up, Freya? Why is the moon hollow? I don't know. Why is the moon hollow? So I was thinking about, should I craft another defense goblet? Or nah? Like, it'd be nice to have one that had EM on it, maybe. Or I can just hold on to it. This one's kind of poop. But I have the thing ready for the 4 rerolls. Too greedy? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's pretty likely I'm just gonna get another one with just crit rate, crit damage. Like, that's probably what's gonna happen. And no other good substats. Wait, what's the weight of an EM substat? Um, minor. Okay, so it's about the same as getting like ER. But it's not as, yeah, it's not like a high one, high weight. Yeah, it could be greedy. Maybe I should just save it to do like a onset pyro goblet for my Wicca or something. Probably better. Or I can try to make my Inefa really good, which, you know, I like Inefa, so. Oh, it can even change. Like, this is 3 rolls. I could try to make my Inefa really good. I can try to make my Nefer better, because this one is, I mean, that's pretty good, but that's two max crit rate rolls as well, I think. Oh, that's good. This is good. The thing I want is just more crit rate. Like, let me, what's the math on this? E plus 10, it's like 92? 92 crit rate? I'm getting 10 from C6 Ilva, and then 4 from Lo-Fi, and then 30 from the set. Definitely don't want to reroll this, I don't think. That's already 4 rolls. Like, if I use it, I just want to use it on this, because it's like a guaranteed improvement. It's gonna hit. To me, it doesn't matter if it hits either, like, a lot of crit rate or a lot of crit damage. Either way, it's gonna be fine. So, I don't know. Just save it? Yeah, I can just save it. And I can't change. I can't do it on Arlecchino or Baressa. It's just way too greedy. Although honestly, this is like the worst piece, and it's not even bad. Or maybe my Sands is my worst piece. I don't know. But yeah, I'll I'm not gonna craft anything until after I strongbox, I think. I'm probably gonna strongbox first, and then we'll see what I get after that. Sandrone set? Yeah, true. That's true. When the fuck is she dropping, man? When is she dropping? Six, 7. We're gonna have to deal with the Genshin 6-7 memes for a whole patch.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Alright. I'm out of here. I gotta go eat. I think... Wait, hold on. Did my video go up? It did. I re-recorded my whole Nefer guide video in a different format because I wasn't happy with it. So it's in a different format. That's different from what I normally do. If you don't care about Nefer, just go like it, and then that's it. You don't have to do anything else. That would help. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for keeping me company as always. Already liked. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. Bye-bye.